Hello Brawlers, this is Zionic Blader and welcome to another Bakugan Battle Planet unboxing, and this time going a bit backwards in my unboxing and doing a Wave 2 core unboxing. I needed a replacement for my AURELUS Pegatrix, and luckily they released it in a single core, so I didn't have to buy the $40 starter deck all over again just to get the AURELUS Pegatrix. Because I mean, my collection doesn't feel complete unless I have my AURELUS Pegatrix. But anyways, I got this at Canadian Tire, and if you're in Canada, the cheapest cores in Canada are from Canadian Tire. They're $8.99 compared to the $9.97 that you find everywhere else. So anyways, let's crack this bad boy open. And if you notice something a little bit different with the video quality, I am now shooting some videos on my phone because I want to put some more effort into higher production videos. And it's just that editing and using my main camera for these unboxing videos causes me to use more time in the actual video, like in the actual editing process. So using that time to create more higher production videos is what I want to do with this upgrade. But I don't think you guys would notice the change at all. The audio might actually even be better, just because before I was using a microphone, and with the microphone I was like putting in the microphone on the side because it didn't have a stand for it, so it had a lot of noise in the background. But anyways, just opening it now. I haven't opened a core in a while, and like with the rest of the cores, you can see that they just have the card sticking up over here, which is pretty bad because then you can mess it up. But this is the Canadian Tire version, so I'm guessing I get 3 copies of this guy anyways. So, can I open it? Oh yeah, it just slides up, and yes, we do get 3 copies of Pegatrix. Let me just change the focus here. This is my first time using the phone as a camera, so we get 3 copies. Now, this Pegatrix is honestly one of the best Bakugan in the game right now, especially for Green Fist decks. You get 600 base and 4 damage, and if you land on the Green Fist, it's plus 300, which is honestly really good. Yeah, if you're running a Green Fist, this is pretty much a must-have in your deck, especially since it's an AURELUS Bakugan, so you're not really losing stuff when it comes to that. Alright, and we get 2 Green Fist Baku cores. Now, the first one, it is plus 1 damage. It's not good at all. And the second one is plus 150 and plus 2, which isn't that bad. I believe there are better ones out there. I don't have any on hand, but there are better Green Fists that you can have compared to the 150 plus 2. So a bit of a bummer when it comes to the Baku cores that you get, but on to the Baku core random pile. But anyways, let's take a look at Pegatrix itself. Oh, weirdly enough, I just realized I didn't actually... I ended up getting like 2 copies of the how to play the game. Huh. That's right, I guess this is an international thing. But oh well, that's just a weird thing I just noticed. Alright, so this is the famous, the famous AURELUS Pegatrix. Now, design-wise, it is Pegatrix, so I already like it, just because it's very chunky. But the gold is actually really cool as well. The silver really helps it, and the black horn is also really cool. So the color-wise and design-wise, this is honestly a really good Bakugan. And if you don't really care about the stats or whatever, and if you want to collect all the Pegatrix Bakugan, obviously get this one and you won't regret it. But if you're looking for a cool AURELUS Bakugan, then this is also a good one to pick up. Now, because its stats are so good, this is honestly one of the must-buys, especially if you have a Green Fist deck build in your mind. This is definitely a Bakugan that you want on your team, because the Hyper Pegatrix is also a really good Bakugan to have. Its evolution. It evolves pretty fast, and it hits really hard as well. So that is definitely really good when it comes to Bakugan in your team. Now let's take a look at it in its ball form. Now, to put it into its ball form is pretty easy, since it is a core Bakugan. You just move the legs down, put the wings down, like that. So now it's just course, you can put the tail down over here. A little click on it. I might be doing it incorrectly, but this is how I find it to be the best way. Now, as you can see, the magnet is over here. But before we get to that, look at the silver. Now, compared to the one that I had originally, this one is a lot less clicky. It feels a lot more solid than the one that I had that came from the starter deck. So yes, the magnet is right on the butt, so it opens up like that. And now let's take a look at it, at how it picks up the back of the chorus. Alright, and that's all I had to show for you today in regards to AURELUS Pegatrix. Now, AURELUS Pegatrix is one of the must-buy Bakugan that you need to have in your collection. It has some really good stats, and its evolutions are also really good, and it's only a Hyper Evolution as well, so it only goes up from there. Now, the Bakukors are subpar, but because of the Bakugan that it comes with, I mean, I just ignore it. If you can find this in Canadian Tire, if you are Canadian, because that is the cheapest way to pick it up. But yes, this is honestly a must-buy. But anyways, this has been Zeonic Blader, and if you like this video, hit the like button, or don't. I'm not the boss of you, so you can do whatever you want. But anyways, I'm recording now on my phone, so let me know in the comments what you think, if it's any good, or if I should go back to using the original camera. Just remember that I'm doing this just because it allows me to have more free time to work on bigger projects that I'll be putting onto the channel in the near future. So anyways, look forward to that, and I will see you next time. Papa bless.